Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. What them boys still boring in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real round here.
Rewind that one more time, man.
Welcome to South.
One more time, rewind that thing.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South.
Shout out to my homeboy Teflon Coin, man. Y'all go follow Teflon Coin on Instagram.
Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. What them boys still boring in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here.
One more time, y'all say one more time? Okay, one more time. You mind bring that thing back?
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. What them boys still boring in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk.
All right, man, we back.
Man, what's
Real
going on,
talk,
bro?
Caneville.
All right, turn it off, man. Get that out of here 1 second. Get this thing started. We're going to start this thing like this, and then we'll get rolling.
All right, listen, man. If you want to get involved with the stock market, IOD squad, we've been getting money.
Oh, we got money today,
Links
too.
in the description.
We got money today.
What we did is basically is a platform. You come on a platform, and you can see what we're investing in, and you can just copy it. So if you can copy and paste, you can start investing in the stock market to tomorrow. Why did we do it this way? Because we knew that throwing somebody into the stock market and saying, hey, invest, it's like throwing somebody in the woods and saying, hey, survive. You know you need water, you know you need food. You just don't know what plants to eat. You don't know what food you can drink. And what sounds simple becomes complicated. So on the platform, what we did was made it uncomplicated. Is that a word? I don't know. But made it uncomplicated, and we just show you what we're investing in. Sometimes we even put the receipts. We put the receipts there, and you can see it, what we brought, and you do your due diligence, and you buy the same thing we brought. It's up to you. Just copy what we do. We're not financial advisors. No, we're just showing you what we're investing in, and it'd be a good idea to follow what we do if you don't know what you're doing.
It'd be a good idea to follow.
IOD platform. And we got the course. We got a course coming up October 1st. 6 people that we're doing the first course. The first time
we got 4 courses
actually
today.
over and over again. I don't learn like that. Man, I want more. Yada yada yada. Do a class. So we got a course coming October 1st. Then we have 2 slots left. Hit us up 786-405-9499 for the course. If you want to get involved with the IOD Squad platform, the link is in the description, or send me a text 786-405-9499. Money sitting in the bank, bro. It's just money waiting to be spent. To give to your kids to spend when you die or something. I don't know.
That make me laugh, dog. I don't care what y'all say. I'm funny. I don't care what y'all say. That make me laugh. Shout out to Synergy Sweets, man. Shout out to Edge. Best energy drink in the world. Go follow Synergy Sweets on Instagram, big dog. Synergy Sweets at Synergy Sweets. Put your order in. Order you a cake or something, man, for your next bar mitzvah or something, man. She. The girl awesome. I mean, the cake not only look good, they taste good. I mean, and we had them in the refrigerator. We had so much stuff, bro. I think it lasted a month and a half. I don't know. It was still fresh. We were still eating it. I ain't get sick. Go check Synergy Sweets out, man. Big time. And if you're in the Tampa area, I mean, you got it right there. She comes to Miami once or twice a month. The Tampa area, if you're in the Tampa area, she right there with you in the Tampa area, so you're in luck. So go check out on Instagram, Facebook, Edge. Shout out to Edge. Best taking energy drink in the world. Y'all already know about that. Liquorsplit.com will send you liquor and send you Edge for free one time. Listen, man. We in this thing. John, right off the bat, John Gruden resigned. We were talking about John Gruden calling somebody big lips yesterday. And I was like, dang, man, that's a big deal. Calling somebody big lips. I didn't think that was a big deal. Come to find out, John Gruden, being a dude, I'm going to say it. Y'all don't want to say it. Being a dude, said more than just somebody had big lips. Said a little bit more. I'm going to read you what I got, and y'all may have more. I'm going to read y'all what I have. Take these cool shades out. John Gruden message was sent to Bruce Allen, the former president of the Washington football team, and others while he was working at Fort ESPN as a color analyst during Monday Night Football. And the emails Gruden, 58, called the league's commissioner Roger Goodell a faggot and a clueless anti-football pussy, and said that Goodell should not have pressured Jeff Fisher and them coaches of the Rams into drafting queers. A reference to Michael Sam, a gay player chosen by team 2014. Now, I'm going to give y'all my take on this. Most of us dudes in here, we got a few women in here. Y'all know when dudes get in a circle, right? We talk crazy. And if it was a mic in some of the circles when dudes be talking, oh, Lord, some of y'all won't be married no more. Some of y'all won't have a job. Some of y'all mamas won't like y'all. Listen, man. We talk crazy when we get in circles amongst our peers, according on how close we are. I think the issue with this is this. I think John Gruden talking trash, it ain't had nothing to do with the racists. They try to hide behind the word racist. But you know he attacked the wrong people, dog. You attack Jews and you attack XYGBTBD, whatever they call. You attack the wrong people at the wrong time. You just ain't had nothing to do with him calling somebody big lips. I ain't seen nothing out here that said he said the word nigga. Nothing. I think the issue is that he's the leader of men, right? A locker room for the 60-50 dudes. And they have to trust him in order for them to play for him. And I think all about the alphabet boy. And I think he can't leave that locker room with this over his head. That's why you resign from your job. Every last one of y'all dudes in here know when we get in groups with people amongst us, now I ain't say write it and type it in no email. We talk crazy. When Michael Sam was drafted, really show of hands, how many of y'all said the same thing he said when they showed Michael Sam kissing his boyfriend on NFL draft day? What in the faggotry? Y'all said the same thing he said. What? Come on now. Bring him to the U, he'll be cheap. John Gruden ain't never gonna be cheap. I'm just eating these chips. I'm dropping chips everywhere. John Gruden ain't never gonna be University of Miami cheap. Show of hand, dog. Some of y'all said the same thing. I never forget that visual of Michael Sam getting drafted and him kissing his boyfriend. I just was looking. I was just looking like, all right, man, he got drafted. Ain't got nothing against gay people. Why did they have to show? Like, why did they have to show him kissing his boyfriend? Did they have to show that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. But dog, listen. When we get in our circles, dog, we talk crazy. Should you be sending an email from no? You should never be putting that stuff in writing. Especially not. I wouldn't trust I wouldn't trust the Redskins owner as far as I could see him. but we know, dog, when we get amongst our peers, man, we talk crazy, dog. And it don't mean that we racist. Like, it's just like sometimes comfortability and you talking from where you coming from. But a lot of people had a problem with Michael Sam being drafted. And a lot of questions too, like, oh, how's it in the locker room? Is he gonna be looking at people swing wongs? Is he gonna be is it gonna be uncomfortable? It just was a lot of questions that I think was taboo because it's been gay players in the locker room. They just ain't they just wasn't coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's been gay players in the locker room. Put my cool shades back on. Max Mills say writing and typing the email is a whole different ball game. That ain't talking crazy. That's speaking facts. What makes it different? Man, school me. What makes it different? I read this email to you. It sounds just like you and your homeboys at the basketball court. I read it with you. Insane got a good question. If he really hate gays, why would he have an openly gay player start for him on defense? I think that's a loaded question. I honestly don't think he hate gays. I think when somebody talk like that, don't mean they hate gays. Think about it, man. Any white person over 70 talked about black people like that for 70, 80. What's the age? Give me the age. Any white person over 70, 80, 60, walking around, most of them talked about black people that way at one point in time. They thought we was dumb. We couldn't drink out the same water fountain as them. They thought our brain was smaller than theirs. That changed. 50 years, right? 50 years. They may be standing under their breath now. You know what I'm saying? But the truth came out. Does all white people hate black people? No, I don't think all white people hate black people. No, I got some white friends that done more for me than the black friends that's standing right in my face. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's not that. I don't think him talking crazy mean that he hates gay people. I don't think it means he hate nobody. I just think he's the leader of a professional football team. And in order to lead them, they're going to have to trust him. If they can't trust him, he really can't do the job effectively, dog. I don't think he hate gay people. I don't think it's none of that. It's man, yeah, a lot of y'all have been in basketball locker rooms and football locker rooms. There may be racist people in there. Some of the most racist people, like, listen, man, you should hear my mom talk about white people. Or my grandma talk about, you better not bring no white bitch home to my house. White what? Who you bringing home in here? Her hair better be nappy than a mom. You see my mom talk about white. Like, listen, blacks, we don't ever want to talk about this, but I'm going to put it on the forefront. Come here, my grandma talk about white people. Does she have her reasons to? Yes, she does have a reason to be pretty mad and pissed off at white people. Yes, she does. You know what I'm saying? But you should hear them. When I was in high school, my mom was like, Mom, I'm going to take the white girl Becky to the prom, Mom. You ain't bringing no white bitch in this house unless your goddamn mind. Yeah, Mom. Do they have a reason to be mad and afraid of white people? Yes, they do have a reason to be mad and afraid of white people. Our people have been oppressed by those. We never oppressed them. They oppressed us. None that I can think of. None that I remember. Yeah, they have a reason to be mad. But that's something that we don't talk about openly, that some of the most racist people, like grandparents, they ain't fucking with them. Don said that's hate, bro. Any way you slice it. So, Don, you think deep down in your heart, John Gruden hates. Most of my friends in my life spoke like that about gay people, and I don't think they hate them. I don't even think they think about them that enough to use the word hate. Now, we all have had that one or two friends that be like, man, I hate gay people, and then I always look at him like, damn, dog, wrong with you? Is it that serious? Can't be that serious. You hate them. Watch you, homeboy. Because the person that really hates, the person that goes too far with the hating of gays and hate, I question that person. Like what Tim Hardaway said about gay people on the radio, that was too far. I started questioning Tim Hardaway. Like, it bothers you that much, bro? Like it can't bother you. It bothers you that much? I don't know now, Tim. It's a little too strong now. So, man, all I'm saying is, yeah, bro, like, listen, we sit around and we love to throw rocks. We love to throw rocks. The way John Gruden was talking, man, most of the people I grew up around talk like that. I don't think they hate anybody, but John Gruden can't do that, one. Can't type it in the email, put it on paper, and you can't do it while you're leading the NFL football team that's mixed with blacks, white, Hispanics, gays. They can't question you like that and think you're going to get the most out of them. Let me see. I don't think he got no respect for women, African American or gays, whether he hate them all the way or not. That ain't somebody you want to be in a foxhole with. I understand what you're saying. I mean, but then you got a lot of blacks coming out. Charles Woodson said, nah, they fuck with him. So Keyshawn Johnson want to come out and be like he always thought he was a fraud. Well, why say it not, Keyshawn? I mean, you should have been said it. I mean, maybe you said it and I missed it, but don't come out now while everybody piling on him. But Charles Woodson, I think Rob Woodson, I think somebody else kind of took his side. If I had to guess, I wouldn't think the man was racist. Now, using the word respect, that's a different word. That's a different word. I think that's a different word. I'm not even gonna get into that. But I understand what you're saying, Lee. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Keyshawn always had a problem with Gruden. Disney pushing the gay agenda. I think everybody pushing the gay agenda, bro. I just saw. Show you what I just saw. Disney pushing the gay agenda. Disney. Craziness I just saw. Make that big. The New York Superman, the New York Times, the new Superman will soon begin a romantic relationship with a male friend, DC Comics announced. The idea of replacing Clark Kent with another straight white savior felt like a missed opportunity, said Tom Taylor, who writes the series. Yeah, let that sink in a little bit. The baddest motherfucking man in the world, they finna say, gonna be kissing other men. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in for a second or two. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? dang Superman gave him. Marvin said he never liked him anyway. I thought Superman would run around here with a leotard on for no reason, huh? 70 years later, he would come out the closet. Here I come to say today, y'all. Here I come. Y'all thought he was running around here with leotards on for nothing, huh? Here I come to say today. That's Mighty Mouse or somebody, ain't it? They super bad. He's talking about taking booty. Anybody call for a Superman? Huh? Anybody? You? You? Man, get that out of here, man. What is going on, man? Get that out of here, man. And talking about Superman out here taking booty. You can't fight Superman. You gonna fight Superman for your booty? You ain't fighting Superman, man. What you gonna do, Superman? Man, I hope somebody made that up, man. I hope that's not true. It says in New York Times Twitter. Let's see if we can go find it. When y'all gonna find it, man? Don says an agenda. Pay attention, man. This is my theory on things. And listen, I just dropped the thing in here, man. We had another stock hit 10% today, man. Me's dog told me I'm gonna show y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all the screenshot. Y'all been wanting some testimonials. I'll show y'all the screenshot. But there it is right there, investor die. I'll put that in there. Don says an agenda. A while back, my homeboy Phil hit me and says, hey, look, man. All of a sudden they showing in these gangster movies women killing men. Like women are strong enough to kill men now, like carrying guns, they hit men. And a lot of these movies now, women are like superheroes and stuff, right? Y'all have y'all been noticing this? Like my girlfriend seems to think it's the fact that she read a story that women never really had a chance to direct movies, write movies, be in control of what the movies. There was always men. Men were always the gatekeeper, and she just thinks there's more women involved. But dog, there's a lot of. We watch this show sometimes about a woman who runs a strip club, a men's strip club. She's the boss. She's the gangster. She's the killer. Some of the men are weaker, like they're big men and stuff, but she's harder than them. She's colder than them. It's a lot of that going on TV. And I think, dog, I think let's get a little deep. I think the TV is what raises us. I think the TV is what teaches us. I think the TV is what gives us a feel of what's going on in life. I do. Whether you want to believe it or not, I think a lot of it comes through the TV, through the news. Just like David Chappelle, a new stand-up. We're gonna get into that for a second. He tells a joke, but the way he rephrases the joke is how people confront him from things that they've seen on TV, or things that they've seen, or things that they've written. Bullet points from something that others have written about him, and they confront him with those things as if that's who he is. Media kind of runs the way we think, dog. Like media kind of runs the way our minds are shaped, especially if you watch it over and over. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot of local news. I may watch financial stuff. My girl drag me in the room, baby, come watch Snowfall with me. I may watch it with her. But I don't watch a lot of that stuff, though. I don't. How many of these social media influencers are gay? I don't know. But the TV is kind of what teaches, like it's kind of what teaches us. So, dog, look around. There's a lot of these TV shows where women are becoming stronger than men. Like, there's a lot of these TV shows where women are the gangsters. They're the bosses. And I know it has happened in life over time, a few times. Everybody knows the cocaine cowboy story where the lady in Miami was the big one. But it doesn't happen often, dog. Not to the point where there's a woman who's running men. It's not how things are set up. It's not how things are set up, especially not in that world. Me and my friend was talking the other day, and I was telling her, well, listen, you've seen a pimp women. You've seen a man actually put women on the street, have them work for him, and they come back to him, pay them the money, they live with him, and they seem as if they live happily ever after. I said, show me an example where there's women doing it to men. Anyone in the comment section, show me an example to where there's a woman that pimps men. She can talk to them, and with her mouthpiece, she can get them to do whatever she wants them to do. They bring her the money back, and she ruins them. That's not how the world is set up. That's not how things are set up. That's not how it works. A man is able to do that to a woman. That rarely happens. That is the reverse. But if it's in the movie, you put whatever you want to put in the movie. And you show kids enough of women killing men, women being stronger than men, women being tougher than men. What do you think happens in society? Women not all of a sudden going to be stronger than men. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen is a clash. A clash. That's what's always created: a clash, a divide, a fight amongst the peasants, while the puppet masters just watch it take place. Getting too deep here, I think. Brittany Renner pimped PJ Washington. No, I think she kind of robbed him. It's different. But once again, you gotta have the government on your side to pull that off. Why is that set up like that? To pull off what Brittany Renner did to PJ Washington, you have to have the government on your side. You have to. I remember one time on Facebook, the question was, if a woman makes the money, if a woman bring the money home, she's the breadwinner in the house, and the guy really doesn't work, is the guy still the head of the house? It's like a riddle. I'm gonna see if y'all can figure it out. She said, if a woman makes the money, she makes the money, she pays the bill in the house, is the man still the head of the house? And this guy commented under it, if there was no law enforcement or laws, this wouldn't even be a question. And some people was confused at what he was saying. Some people was confused at what he was saying. So the riddle is, she said, if the woman said it now, if the woman brings home the money in the house and the man stays home, is the man still the man of the house? And the guy put, if there was no laws or police, this wouldn't even be a question. What y'all think he was trying to say? Richard Hill said the breadwinner runs the house. Cal said she preyed on the minor. Yeah. If she started that early, she really did. If it's true that she started coming to his game when he was in, it could. So what do y'all think he was trying to say? Basically, what I got out of it was, right, Cal, right. Like basically, the only reason you think you got a fighting chance to be the man in my house is because the laws. The laws and the police got your back. How does not paying the bill doesn't make me the man of this house? If another man walked in this house and said, I'm here to take everything y'all got, who the man of the house? See, Beyonce and them came and they kind of got this thing confused and bills. Can you pay my bills? And all of a sudden, the value of a man became is if he could pay something or not. But I think the value of a man is that he's there to die for his family. He's there to protect y'all. That's what I think. I think that we've forgotten the purpose of a man. Because if another man comes through the window, everything else in there is raped and pillaged. So a man will always be the man of the house. I mean, I don't care what he bringing in. It was some time ago that women couldn't even work. all of a sudden, now that they giving y'all jobs, you know what I'm saying? That makes you know, man. Yeah, a woman's never no. You pay bills. When shit hit the fan, everybody gonna jump behind the man. I told y'all the story before. So no. Like there's no changing those roles. Like, there's no changing those roles. I mean, sometimes women act like they know what it is to be a man more than they know what it is to be a woman. I mean, they don't even no. There's no exchange of those roles. Yeah, man got to be the one to go outside and check the funny noise. Always, dog. Always. I told y'all my pit bull story. My pit bull story that defined my position as a man. And I from that point forward, I realized, hey, listen, boy, I told her I ain't never jumping behind you for nothing. So you probably just need to stay back there and play your position. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so I don't even know how we got on this, though. How we got way on. How we went from John Gruden to talking about the man in the household. I don't even know how we got that far, though. How we got way out there like that. D-Nice say when they wanted to be equal, tell them it's their turn when they want to see what the noise is. I know, right? I remember I got into it with a girlfriend one time. When we were moving in, she was saying, I ain't gonna half on the rent. We not roommates. We ain't roommates. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna half on no rent. But when we got in the house, like she had the big bathroom and we had two bathrooms, and I would use the other bathroom all the time. Maybe like after like 6 months, I was like, why you don't ever come over here and clean the bathroom? You know what she said? That's your side. I was like, so wait a minute, are we roommates or not? Because if we're not roommates, we get your ass over here and clean this house. Like, what are we talking about here? So when it's time to pay bills, we're not roommates. But when it is time to, but when it's time to be in the house, and we talking about the house and chores and stuff, we got size of the house. You get your ass over here and clean, cook, clean. How about that? How about that? How about that? Because it ain't gonna be convenient for you when you want to be convenient. You can't be using these things. You gotta be careful when you use these things. We ain't roommates. Well, we ain't roommates. You saying we more than, huh? So you my play wife. Get your play ass over here and clean up. How about that? How about that? You gotta be careful with women, man. They great creatures, man. They awesome, man. But you gotta be careful, man. They'll talk to you on both sides of their mouth. If you ain't paying attention, you'll be left one day and you'll be right the other day, and they be playing both sides. They be playing both sides. Like, nah. I mean, so, and they're wonderful creatures, and they're awesome to have around. You know what I'm saying? They just emotional creatures, and you gotta listen to them and write stuff down. And go back to it and be like, hey, wait a minute, you said, nah. The funk said he don't need a lady touching the trash. She never got to touch the trash, the funk. But it had been 6 months and she had never walked in the other bathroom to clean up. Because that was my side of the house. Well, we roommates. If you got a side and I got a side, we're roommates. Every now and then I can walk in the room, rub you on the booty. Roommates with benefits. That's what it was. So listen, man, X went out to practice today, bro. X went out to practice, man. I ain't trying to depress anybody, man, but he said the energy was down. He quite a tail end of it, but there's a lot of drop passes. I just hope, man. I hope it ain't as bad as we think it is. That's what I hope. We said Avantae Williams look fast. Said we down to the TVD, the backup Matola, and then the walk-on kid. Brittany Renner, yeah, Brittany Renner. If Brittany Renner really did, if she really was at his games in high school and all of this stuff, yeah, that she preyed on a minor. And same thing they would say about a man. Oh, disgusting! You're so disgusting, touching a 16-year-old girl. Well, if her grown ass was at his basketball games doing stuff to him that some 15-year-old girl would never do to him, yeah, she did the same thing. It's the same thing. We got a girl in here. Cynthia said, well, I'll run your water, wash your body, and oil his body down so I can finish cleaning your activity. So we do get a woman. We get a woman in every now and then. So he's 22. So you saying that, what does that mean that he's 22? I heard that she was like at his high school basketball games. So what I was saying is X went out to practice today. Say the energy was down. Say I saw a couple missed balls. I see they let Leonard Taylor talk today. I'm not sure if I would let Leonard Taylor speak, man. If I was Miami, I think Leonard needs to like go to some speech classes or something. They need to groom him a little bit, man, before they send him out there, man. I know the fans want to hear from him. The fans want to see him. But yeah, live like that. If you can't really edit the thing, like if you got people with live cameras in front of them, I don't know, dog. Cynthia say, so pay my bills. She said, cause she'll run your water, she'll wash your body. Cynthia think it's the 60s. She'll oil his body down. Cynthia say she gonna run your bath water and put lotion on you. Pay her bills, Cynthia. You got to bust a wide up. You got to do way more than that, Cynthia, to get the bills paid, Cynthia. What a pole. Got to put that pole in the front row, Cynthia. You got to do way more than that. So, yeah, I don't know if I would allow him to. I think they could groom him a little more. Like, there's been people in the past I think they didn't let talk. I don't think it's a big deal. I think Susan had him live. I think Susan had him live. And it's like when you at those press conferences, you can't really stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stop to get people from recording it live. The Miami takes it and they edit it and put it on their YouTube. He did okay. I didn't watch the whole thing. I heard a little bit of it and I cringed a little bit and I just put it down. We could watch it. Let's see. We could watch it. Let's see. I want to see Leonard Taylor sack people. I don't care about him talking. That's what I want to see. I want to see my big dog. I want to see my big dog kill quarterbacks. He got 2 more years he can sit up there and talk. Let's watch it. Let's see what he said.
I get to play actually more because coming in, I wasn't too much comfortable with the playbook really. So I understand like why I didn't just go play right away. So now that I'm learning the playbook more and more and more every day, I get to I get to know what I'm doing when I go out there on the field. I mean, it's very exciting.
Nah, man, I think I give him some time, man. But 2.8 thousand views Susan got on that. On TVD, she only got 717. You feel me? So, I mean, and that's what it's about to them. I mean, she's doing her job. I just don't think it does him any. I mean, what y'all think? What y'all think? You heard what he said. I mean, I just think that they could groom him more. I know the kid. You know what I'm saying? I know he's not ready to speak in that capacity. Right. And they could groom him better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, like, his going forward, what is it doing for him? This is what I'm saying. Like, what is it? Is that helping you? We're trying to, I would think that we're trying to help them, put them on platforms, make them better, develop them. I would think. He does have to get up there at some point, Andrew Martin. You got it. Key word, some point. At some point. I think they could just groom him better. But this about him I already knew, though. Already knew. Like, he came to the show. But with the show, we have a chance to take it and edit it and make it what we want to make it. It's a different thing. Say Street, you see how Kuma doing? It's not helping if you're not ready. No, not at all. Like, because this is video that'll forever be here. And maybe it's not a big of a deal. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just be all about, I don't know, man. I just be all about helping the kids and putting them in a better light. Like, I know where they come from. Why show it when you can show another side of them? That's my thing. To be real, that's my thing. Don said he thought it was okay. Cal said it could stunt that part of him more because people are going to use that against him, even if he just right. Y'all have all seen it. Listen, in these big time games, these big time basketball games, and they got these signs up saying "dummy" because maybe a player failed a class or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've seen this before. And I remember Miami Lakes had a kid one time, basketball kid, and that stuff really bothered him. It really did. Postal Kane has a point. I mean, you have to get the fans favored in front of the camera to make the fans happy and calm them down. That's a point. And like I told you, 2.8 views. TVD got 700. And I'm sure he speaks pretty well.
Maybe take a little bit more of a picture, bro. So I mean, before I was obviously being a leader but not to that level because Derek was in front of me. So I feel like I'm still getting there, being a leader to the offense and the whole team. So
You become the guy.
Maybe take a little bit more of a leadership role. So I mean, before I was obviously being a leader, but not to that level because Derek was in front of me. So I feel like I'm still getting there, being a leader to the offense.
Shout out to Susan Millading. Susan took those videos. They see James and LT as the savior. That's a lot of pressure to put on them kids, man. That's a lot of pressure to put on them kids, man. James, LT, Rashad, Cam Kitchens. It's a lot of pressure, man. They're going to need some help. And I ain't talking about on the football field. They're going to need some help. Some help with X's and O's. Yeah, they're going to need some help. So last night I went and checked out we having some nice pictures in that group. So last night I went and checked out Najee Davenport's son, 9-year-old Bryn Davenport had a football game last night. Let's see. I got it in here somewhere. I know I got it in somewhere because I actually recorded it. So Bryn Davenport, I mean, they probably had they do have the best 9U team in the AYFL. They don't really get stack up nationally because of their ages that their league calls for. But he's number 5. I've been telling people for the last couple of years, he's a phenom. Somebody once said to me, Footballville always at Bryn Davenport game, and I told him I wish I would have followed Lamar Jackson around. God damn it, I ain't gonna do it again.
What's up, baby?
He's number 5 for the blue team. Straight baller, dog. He is straight baller. I can't lie.
Hey, football. Hey, I got the number 1 backs in the league on the 9U division. Let me introduce him to him, dog. Let me introduce him to him. I got Derek Chattel, number 9, Flash. Next up, hey, I got the most elite quarterback in the league.
That's the other team. That's Tamarak.
I got my boy. Tell your name.
Something hurt.
You hear me? Hey,
now, before y'all get confused, okay. Tamarak is very show team. They like show. And I think sometimes you got to have a guy like this, man, to motivate kids sometimes. They're up against a juggernaut, which is Miramar. Miramar is probably a 3-touchdown favorite. Sometimes I think you have to get involved to inspire kids. Some other people look at it as he's taking the kids' shine. No, man, I think sometimes you have to lead by example sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. I understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to inspire kids. And I think it shows on the field with their team. But this is Tamarak. Miramar has Kyrie, Jiggy, Pablo on defense. Miramar has a loaded team, but this is Bryn Davenport. You're going to tell you a little bit of highlight from Bryn Davenport, a team, Miramar. 9U kid, the son of Najee Davenport.
Julio Predator, you hear me? This boy, the hardest hitters. That's the red monkey, you hear me? Last but not least, I got D-Man, Cam Man, The man could do anything, you hear me? Can man, Courtney Gilliard, you hear me? And in the back,
Courtney Gilliard, I'm sure I worked
we
with his
got
dad.
Cartel. Cartel Tech! Yeah! Cartel Tech! Yeah! Cartel Tech! Yeah! Let's go!
Cynthia, I think Gruden will be way too expensive for Miami. Takes way too. So that's Jiggy number 2. That's Bryn number 5. And that's Pablo number 3. Shout out to my homeboy Rashad. But listen, man, Bryn is a special talent, dog. Like. It was lit out there now. It was lit now. But ain't nobody going to school today.
My school, then Tamara came out and said the referees wasn't AYFL referees, they were FIL referees, and wasn't sure they were going to play. They stopped the game. It's just different between FYFL and AYFL referees, where they were born in different cities. Some of them were born in Florida Youth Football City, and the other one was born in American Youth Football. I don't know. Mayhem about they want to start the game over. They got the wrong referees. Go say me. Come to me. Telerank is that guy, man. Number one, I like the one from Telerank.
Nobody going to school. Nobody. I like 7 from Miramar too. 7 from Miramar be on the top. That's number 2, Mom. She be lit, boy. I told Najee he looked better than you. He looked way better than you. That's his mom. This is his mom right here. The one in the, I don't know how to explain it. The one with the blue shirt on that's talking. Hey, the one is nice now. One is definitely tough. Oh, look, somebody knocked out, huh? What is going on right there? So listen, that's okay. So that's Najee Davenport and it's Kyrie and Jiggy. There's a couple kids on that team. The reason I show you guys these things is because my eye for these things. I've been watching kids for a long time, and it's almost like I have a talent. I can see who's who. The one thing that you can never really gauge is that will they keep growing or will they stop growing? You can never really gauge that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to talent and it's just a thing that I have that I can gauge. I can compare in my head watching Lamar Jackson, watching Dalvin Cook, watching Naquan Wright, James Cook, watching these guys run on the football field, and I don't know, it's like a computer in my head. I can compare the two of what I'm seeing. And Bryn with his size and what his dad's teaching him, he's kind of head and shoulders over the competition. I actually think you could put him on like a 10U team, and he could. I actually think you could put him like on a 10U team, and he could be productive on the 10U team. But you guys will look back one day and say, "Hey, listen, I saw him play as a kid." Right now, it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to you until he's the number one player in the nation, and and now you can't go back and watch the stuff. Imagine say, how many more recruits are we going to lose? I don't think it matters. I really don't. I don't. I mean, my take on this is, unless you just want to talk about recruits for shits and giggles, okay, we can just talk about recruits. When you say you got the same gift, yeah, I think I can see, and people question me like, how you know? It's something I can see. I don't know. Like I could have told Miami, hey, listen, you take Lamar Jackson and you throw the house at him. He's the next something we ain't never seen before. I mean, but Miami seemed to not have been able to see that, or I don't know, couldn't get out of their own way. Maji, I don't really care how many recruits we lose, bro. Like, recruiting ain't our problem. We've been breaking down recruiting numbers. I got some more recruiting numbers for y'all. We've been breaking down recruiting numbers. Oh, I just got a Greg Russo. Okay, so far in the NFL, Greg Russo has 5 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception. Calais Campbell has 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, a field goal block. Jalen Phillips has 4 tackles and a sack. Dang, Jalen Phillips started off slow, didn't he? David Njoku has 7. This is in 1 week. David Njoku has 7 receptions, 149 yards, and a touchdown. Pro Canes, Miami balling. But yeah, I have some more stats, man. I have some more. Let me see. So we're talking about recruits. So we were talking about recruits. Not saying I really don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lost Fagans. I expected that to happen. It's not the recruits, bro. We're bringing recruits in at a high clip, and we're sending them out at a high clip. Last 5 years, 28 players in the NFL, the most in the ACC. Clemson had 27. So last 5 years, right? Last 5 years, we went back, said we had 28 players drafted in the last 5 years. If you break it down by coach, right? If you break it down by coach, and you go all the way back to the Randy Shannon area. Randy Shannon from 2008 to 2011 had 16 players drafted. The 12th most of any school, the 4th most of any ACC school. Oh boy, here we go again. Y'all follow me? Randy Shannon era. From 2008 to 2011, 16 players drafted. The 12th most of any school, so that means it hits 12th in the nation, and 4th most in the ACC. Al Golden from 2012 to 2016 had 20 players drafted. The 13th most in the nation, 3rd in the ACC. So we've been 12th and 13th in the nation. Al Golden and Randy Shannon. Mark Richt, 20 players drafted. Does this mean Al Golden did a good job? Mark Richt had 20 players drafted, the 3rd most in the nation, and the most in the ACC. Does this mean Al Golden did a good job, or does it mean Mark Richt had a good job? Yeah, Cal, we're not even getting into the undrafted people. I'm sure we loaded up there too. Manny Diaz from 2020 to 2021 had 8 players drafted, number 14 in the nation, and the 2nd most in the ACC. Mandry, I'm not worried about kids. I think what these numbers are telling us is that the kids are still responding to the brand. We're still getting South Florida kids. We have to develop the kids when they get in the house. I think that's what these numbers telling us. I think that's what they're telling us. Streeter, when it comes to Diaz, he has a Napoleon complex. Men that are short have a problem with taking advice. Is Coach Diaz short? He's not really short, is he? I wouldn't consider him packy, not packy, but short like Banda. He's not really short. Mr. Street, in your opinion? Martin Dude said, Mr. Street, in your opinion, what should be done? I know you and I agree with fireman. It means we'll be right back here in 3 years. I think Manny is in over his head. I don't think he's the guy for the job right now until today. Today, I don't think he is. And I think they would have to get rid of the AD and show that they have a focus toward football and commitment towards football and bringing in the right staff and the right guys and putting money towards the right staff and the right guys that are going to develop these kids that we're talking about we're getting. Yeah. These numbers make you believe that we're only hanging on because we're bringing kids. The talent that we're bringing in is so good. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say that in a while, huh? The talent that we're bringing in is off the chain. like we're bringing in talent at a level. Like even though Clemson is top in the nation the last couple of years, fool, like we're right there neck and neck with them and recruiting and putting kids in the NFL. Right. So Martin Dude, I just think that the focus of the program has to go towards being committed to hiring the right head coach that's going to have the funds to hire the right assistant coaches. That is my only focus, dog. My only focus is us getting the right coaches in here to get these kids doing the right thing. That's it. That's my only focus. I don't care if we lose Fagans. I don't care if kids start decommitting. We're going to switch that same kid out with another 4-star, 3-star kid. It has to happen when they come in, bro. It has to happen when they get here. When they get here, it has to happen. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. It has to happen when it's not happening when they get on campus. That's when it's not happening. And that's the problem that I have. If they coming in at a high rate and they going out at a high rate, then the only thing we're not doing with them is winning. That's obvious to me. Do I have to repeat that again? If they coming in at a high rate, if we're recruiting recruits at a high rate, and then they're going out at a high rate, I mean, we're putting players in the league at a high rate, then the only thing we're not doing with those players is winning. That's it. That's it. Trying to pull up. Let's see. Oh man, finally got in here. I was struggling to get it in. So this morning,
this morning we're going back and forth trying to get into play in the IOD squad. And we finally get into play, which the play was actually Me's dog. Me's dog probably in here. We finally get into play. Play was PROG. The plan was to get into PROG at 237. And what it does has 3 take profits. The 3 different take profits, I think one was 250, 258, 252, something like that. Let's see. I think the first take profit was 252. I think it was 252, 258, but I think PRG went all the way up to 263 or something like that. 269 it actually went up to. So we got in, 237 we got in, and what we try to do is 10%, 20%, or 30%. You can go as high as you want to go. And my dog, Me's dog, I think this is his first time. He got in and he hit. He said, look, I got out at 250. He got in at 221. I got out at 250. I made $85. Street of you a beast. I ain't making this up. Me's dog probably in here somewhere. Cal Branch be in there. He inside the IOD squad. I'm not making this stuff up. I know Me's dog name. He got another name why he ain't here, but I can't think of his name right now. I know who it is. But there it is. Y'all be wanting testimonials and stuff. Me's dog said I'm a beast. He made $85 this morning just by sitting in there playing around with me on the IOD squad. So yeah, man, there's a testimonial for y'all right there. Street of you a beast. I know I'm a beast. In here doing my thing. Y'all see the John Gruden thumbnail. But yeah, PROG went up 70%. Yesterday it went up 70%. And today I saw a place where we can get in that. We get in that and got a little money. So man, if y'all want to get involved, the number is 786-405-949, or you can just click the link, bro. Click the link, invest or die, because I see a lot of y'all don't know what IOD mean. Coach Hayes asked me yesterday what IOD mean. Gotta get some mama jokes for Coach Hayes too. It's in the YouTube at the top. There it is. I just put it in the chat. Get money, man. We out here, man. Get money, man. See who I got up here. Anybody I know up here? Raymond Ross. Yeah, I don't know none of them people. Yeah, man, get money. Yeah, we getting money. So yeah, man. And it's only $35 now. It used to be a lot more than that when the system was different. It's only $35 now. So tonight, man, the first night of the course, Cal, I'm gonna hit you up as soon as I get up out of here. Cal says it's almost like free money. Listen, because y'all not doing none of the work. Y'all just gotta look. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta look. Nobody that's doing the work. You know what I'm saying? The work is already being done. Y'all just gotta watch and copy. If you can copy and paste, you can get money. So yeah, man, that's that. I'm gonna get up out of here. Got a course starting in like 3 hours. First night of the course. They got 5 people in there. We about to handle that thing. And good luck Saturday, I guess. I don't know. I hope they pick it up in practice, man. I don't know if we got access tomorrow, but hope they pick it up in practice. I'm gonna get up out of here, but I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm just gonna get up out of here today. I ain't leaving y'all with nothing. If you want to get involved, the link is in the YouTube. It's in the comment. Sterling, you finally got your hoodie. Yeah, Sterling, I don't really got nothing to do with them hoodies. They come from Teespring. Teespring print them and everything. You know what I'm saying? They print them and send them out. I'm happy you got your hoodie though, big dog. All right, man. I'm out of here. Peace.